you're of the opinion that nothing in the world is better than chocolate, you're not alone. But chocolate producers are facing backlash after a recent study uncovered some alarming concerns over the contents of America's most preferred candy. Consumer Reports has issued open letters to several major confectionery brands, urging them to make changes to certain dark chocolate products.
A report out tonight is warning about metals found in some dark chocolates.
There may be a hidden danger to some dark chocolate.
Hershey has been sued by a consumer who accused the company of selling dark chocolate that contains harmful levels of lead and cadmium.
Well, there are new warnings about dark chocolate with another study on the topic released today. It shows that some dark chocolate contains potentially dangerous heavy metals.
The health reporter Stephanie Saul joining us now with this new research.
Research released today, guys. You know, dark chocolate is known to be healthy because it contains antioxidants, but there is now mounting research that says it might also be contaminated.
Lindt's darkest secret, the chocolate scandal they tried to bury. Lindt. The name conjures up images of luxury, indulgence, and the finest Swiss craftsmanship. But what if I told you that behind this shiny gold wrapper lies a scandal so dark it threatens to destroy the brand's flawless reputation? Toxic metals, exploitation, and lies. This is the story Lindt doesn't want you to hear.
We're back with a new study that might have you thinking twice about reaching for that sweet treat at the grocery store. Research shows that dark chocolate products sold at major retailers may contain high levels of heavy metals like lead, cadmium, even arsenic. Though we want to mention, while those levels were high, none of them reached the maximum allowable dose for human consumption.
Today, we unwrap Lindt's darkest secret, a story of betrayal, danger, and greed. What you're about to hear will change the way you look at chocolate forever. In late 2022, a groundbreaking Consumer Reports investigation revealed alarming levels of lead and cadmium in dark chocolate bars from major brands, including Lindt. These toxic metals, hidden in your favorite treats, are not just harmful, they're potentially deadly. Lindt's 70% and 85% cocoa dark chocolate bars were flagged for containing these harmful substances, far above what's deemed safe. Consuming just 1 ounce could expose you to dangerous levels of heavy metals.
Consumer Reports, unfortunately, when they wrote their reports and they listed all these levels of cadmium and lead for all these different chocolate companies, they weren't using the appropriate Prop 65 standard. Prop 65 is a labeling standard and ingredient standard from the state of California for anything that could be potentially toxic, and typically it comes up a lot with lead because anything that grows in the ground is going to have lead in it.
Lead is a known neurotoxin, particularly harmful to children, causing irreversible brain damage, developmental delays, and behavioral issues. Cadmium, on the other hand, targets the kidneys and bones, posing long-term health risks. These findings are shocking. Consumers trust brands like Lindt, yet their products contain substances that can harm the most vulnerable among us, our children. And Lindt's response? A defense as shocking as the scandal itself.
There's heavy metals in some of the products, and to a level that's alarming.
A team from Consumer Reports tested various chocolate bars for cadmium and lead levels. The findings aren't peer-reviewed, but a similar FDA study also found dark chocolate contained higher concentrations of heavy metals compared to hundreds of other foods.
The company argued that its marketing slogans like expertly crafted and excellence were mere puffery, claims they never expected consumers to take seriously. But the court wasn't buying it. Lindt's motion to dismiss was denied, and the lawsuit is now moving forward. The brand's carefully curated image is crumbling under the weight of these accusations.
Expensive dark chocolate brand, you too might be consuming 116% more lead and 48% more cadmium than the maximum allowable dose, which is, if you can even believe it, 0.5 micrograms of lead and 4.1 micrograms of cadmium. Lead and cadmium are both heavy metals. Why the fuck are they in dark chocolate is anyone's guess.
As if this wasn't enough, an investigative report in 2024 uncovered another bitter truth: child labor within Lindt's supply chain. Children as young as 8 work long hours on cocoa farms in Ghana, enduring hazardous conditions to harvest the beans that make Lindt's chocolate. Lindt claims to monitor its supply chain, but these practices persist. It's clear their efforts are either failing or are deliberately ineffective.
Chocolate is one of America's favorite treats, but a CBS News investigation found the cocoa used by candy giant Mars is harvested by impoverished children in Africa. Deborah Pata gets a closer look in this exclusive report.
These children are robbed of their childhoods to sustain a billion-dollar industry. This isn't just unethical, it's exploitative. While Lindt profits, the very people making their products possible are left to suffer.
Excellence, expertly crafted with the finest ingredients. These are words long associated with Lindt chocolates. They are printed on their packaging, they are on the ads. So you would imagine these are the principles the top Swiss chocolatier abides by. But Lindt's lawyers disagree. They say these words are just puffery.
And let's not forget the children who consume these chocolates. The effects of lead exposure are catastrophic. Lower IQ, learning disabilities, and irreversible brain damage, all from a treat marketed as wholesome and safe. Children are particularly vulnerable to heavy metals. Their developing bodies absorb toxins more readily, and the long-term effects can be devastating. I thought I was giving my kids something healthy. Now I'm terrified about what it's done to their bodies. This scandal has sparked outrage worldwide.
A Consumer Reports study found alarmingly high levels of these metals in Lindt's dark chocolate bars. The study highlighted that Lindt's Excellence dark chocolate 85% cocoa contained 166% of the recommended lead limit and 80% of the cadmium limit. Health experts warn that chronic exposure to lead and cadmium can have serious health implications. Lead can cause neurodevelopmental problems in children and lower IQ levels, while cadmium exposure can lead to kidney damage and other chronic health issues.
Consumers are demanding accountability, transparency, and justice for the victims, both those consuming these toxic products and those exploited in their production. The power lies with us. As consumers, we can demand better. Boycott unethical brands. Support companies committed to fairness, safety, and sustainability.
Very surprising. It was exactly the opposite of what we thought we would see, was that organic products had more of these heavy metals in them.
Lindt's golden wrapper has been torn away to reveal a bitter truth. Toxic products, exploited workers, and broken promises. It's up to us to hold them accountable and ensure that the future of chocolate is one of safety, fairness, and integrity. Thank you for watching. If this video opened your eyes, please like, share, and subscribe. Together, we can make a difference. Until next time, stay informed and stay vigilant.